Well, a lot of people do what's sold on eBay, and we will be getting to that. It does take some time to get my screen captures in for you guys and stuff like that. I could just read it to you, but I kind of want to show you how I list and all the other stuff and how my eBay account became successful, because everyone out there that's showing you guys this gives you a different view, and you got to find out which way is the best way for you. Like one of my favorite people on eBay is Rally Roots. It's a couple that goes out garage sailing, thrifting together, and they do Amazon, they do eBay, and they make it a lot of fun. And I thought about it. I've been looking at some people that are from my video game area, computer. You might have heard me saying I wanted to sell a course on how to do this stuff. I thought about it, and Rally Roots don't charge, and these other people don't charge. They try to bring up, and I watched another video about people above bringing up the people below them, and that's what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to offer my stuff for free. If I do a video, it's just going to be free on YouTube, and it doesn't matter. I really have learned a lot from Rally Roots, and I'm going to go that route. And the Craigslist Hunter, Pete, has taught me a lot. So I'm going to go their way, and I'm going to show you guys and teach you guys everything I know about marketing, everything free of charge. You guys just watch and enjoy. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about a few things that I'm going to list on eBay today. And I'm going to talk about some things I'm going to sell local too. The reason I'm going to sell it local and why I went and list this on eBay. And you might hear my wife, she's making bird toys. To show you guys something that I've had for a while. I haven't listed it. This is a Viewmaster. It's a Viewmaster entertainer projector. So basically them little slides that, the goggle ones, this here will project it onto a wall. They go for around, I think on eBay, they were going for $15 to $25 shipped. They're not a big time mover. So I put this up local for $15, and I've already got 2 people asking me about it. This is one of the originals. It works perfectly fine. So hopefully someone's going to pick that up for 15 bucks or so. Here's something I listed on eBay. It's a point and shoot of the time, and it's a Polaroid instant camera. This one here's a lower end one. It's kind of one that, unless it's for like a buck, I'll never buy these. They sell for around $15 to $18 shipped. So this particular model is not a big seller. There's other ones out there though that sell for $25 to $30 to $35 shipped, and they usually run, because they're over that pound, they usually run around $6 to $7 to ship, which is still not bad. So that's something I actually listed on eBay already today. Here's something that I listed local. They're just Zippo lighters. I come across these sometimes, and these are brand new Zippo lighters. I know smoking is not the big thing anymore, but Zippo lighters still tend to sell. These are blank, and I tend to like to get them blank. Yes, I know that sometimes with the engraving on them and stuff, they sell for a little bit more money. And I just dropped the pamphlet. It's still, they can go get this engraved themselves, get something put on it themselves if that's what they wanted to do. But I list these up for like $8 a piece or so. I got to look them up as I list them. But that's going to be local. I won't sell them on eBay. On eBay, they're probably going for like $6 or so plus shipping. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll make $3 or $4. Here's something I'm going to look up today. I'm not totally sure. I got them for $0.25 a piece. Now, these are hats that are Team Ireland. They're from the Olympics, the World USA 94. It says, I think it says 1991 on it too. Yeah, it says 1991 copyright. But the story on these is the lady that had the garage sale was selling these for $0.25 a piece. I got 3 of them. She was in Ireland when this was going on, the World Cup. I said Olympics, but the World Cup was there. And this was Team Ireland. And I know it's not USA. If it was USA, it'd probably sell faster, but these still will sell. I might have to look them up, try to get a gauge for them, but I'll probably get $15 a piece for these shipped. So that's what I'm going for. If I look them up and I comp them and they're more money, awesome. If they're less money, you know, it's 75 cents here. It was something I didn't even comp before I bought it. I just bought it. Here's something else that I listed local. These are earrings. They're Mickey Mouse earrings. They're not real gold, real diamonds or nothing. I believe there's something that like Disney store sells for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. I listed them up on a local marketplace for 10 bucks, I believe. I got them listed already. Here's something I just got done listing and I decided to do the video. These here are hit and miss, okay? Certain ones are not worth anything, like $6 shipped. This I listed up on eBay today for $20 shipped. I paid a quarter for it. It works perfectly. This is Iron Sword Wizards and Warriors 2. The actual game for the NES is only worth like $6. But this handheld, these people know the Tiger Electronics one. This is Acclaim. It's still the same little theory. LCD screen with a bunch of different patterns in the back where they only lights up certain ones to make it look like movement. This one here is not very common, but that doesn't mean just because it's not common doesn't mean it's worth a lot of money. But still $20 shipped. It'll cost me $3 or so to ship it. So that went up on eBay. I know some people are like, you're not doing $25 sales. I totally get it. I don't. I list anything I make profit on. Who cares? Mario Kart, this is always a good one to get. I believe I paid $2 for this, I believe. And I didn't open it and look. I bought a stack of games. It's in really good shape. That's the reason I didn't look at them all. Is they're in really, really good shape. They're like brand new. But the problem with it is it doesn't have that manual. So I'll still sell this for about $15 to $17 ship. These cost $3 a ship. I got Mario All-Stars for the Wii also. Another great game. I paid $2 for this also. That's going to go up on eBay today. Here is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker for the GameCube. Easy sale. I paid $2 for this. Here's one that a lot of people look over. I went to a garage sale and I picked up that with this here for a quarter. And then I picked up a RoboCop figure and this. I knew they were picked over because they only had 4 games left. They said they had stacks, but if someone left this behind, I paid $1 for it, and I believe it goes for $20 to $30. It's complete, and it's like brand new. The disc is in perfect shape. I'll get these stickers off, and I'll list that up tonight too. That's going to be listed up. The other thing I got from that, I did pay up for this. It's been selling on eBay for, I believe it was $50. I might be off on that. It might be $40, but I paid $5 for this. He had a ton of figures there for $5 a piece, and you could tell they were picked over. He had some newer Star Wars stuff and like that. But for some reason, RoboCop stuff's been selling really well for me. And when I get it in a package like this, I mean, this is made by McLean, or is it? I can't think of the name of the people that made this. It's a popular one too. Oh man, I'm looking. McFarlane. These sell really well. The quality on them is really good. There's some like sticker gunk here. I'll get rid of that. I'll dust it down the best I can, and I'll list this up for what it's going for. And like I said, I'll make money on it. But this here is just, I mean, they sell. Let me give you another thing here. This here is something that I bought at a thrift store. It's Wii Sports Resort. Another good one. It just sells. It's a quick seller on eBay. So some people are like, oh, it only sells for $10. But when I spend $1 on it and it sells that night, and I got $4 in it with shipping and everything else, it's not that big a deal. It's just profit, quick profit. My return is instant. So that's the type of stuff that I'm listing right now is basically video games. And as you guys know, the cell phone flipper is going to be like, no cell phones. I don't sell cell phones on eBay. I make more money local. I want to talk about this. I got this at another little thrift store. I paid $2 for it. It's an Apple mouse. It's a desktop bus mouse. I do 1980s computers. So I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there is a difference in color on the top and bottom. So I'll retro bright this and bring this back to life. And then I'll have a mouse for when I get that Apple computer in that I can make it complete if it doesn't have a mouse, and vice versa. To give you more stuff that I pick up, this here was at a thrift store. I believe this was at, where was this? This was at St. Vincent's for $1.59. I did it without comping it. And it's something I might have to sit on. I'm not totally sure because I've seen them go for 30 to 40 shipped, and I've seen them go for like 15 shipped. Shipping this might be around the $7 to $8 range. So this might have been one of them, oops, Gary should have comped it type deals. Let's see what else I got. The rest is video games, guys. This video games and video games. But I wanted to show you what type of stuff I do. And like, here's another thing I do. Here's disc only. All these here are in really good shape. I'll test them out, make sure they start up, but I'll put a stack of 25. I count them out. I try to make it the same genre. Like, it'll be all race car games or all action games or something like that. And I'll put them on eBay. I'll just put fan them out a little bit, and I'll take a picture of them all, and I'll make a list on eBay, and I'll say 15, 20 bucks for these loose games. Because I mean, I just get tons of them, and it's an easy way to move. And then I'll say all of them start up, but I have not played through, played a level or two to make sure they work. Look at me, I have my son, I can just throw games at him, but I'm not going to make him do thousands of games. Like this game we tested, even though it is in perfect shape, this thing is in immaculate shape. So I still tested it. You make sure your games work. That's a big thing. And when I test out an item and it doesn't work and someone says, I don't argue with them. I say, let's just send it back. I think I've been screwed over once or twice with someone sending a different disc back. It happens. But then if the disc can be resurfaced, I resurface it and then sell it as a resurface. I can't talk. I'm slurring. But I sell it as a resurfaced. I took a drink and it was there. But I sell it as a resurfaced disc. The reason I sell it as a resurfaced disc is because if it needs to be resurfaced, you only can resurface it so many times. So I want to be honest about it. And most times it doesn't affect it. People still buy it and stuff like that. Here's something else that I do list and stuff. This here is some DDR2. DDR2 is getting to that point where people are wanting it. These are 2 gig sticks, so it is a 4 gigabyte kit. And I got it pulled because I got someone local looking for some DDR2, and he wanted as high as he can get, and that's the highest I have at this very moment of DDR2. So I pull parts out, motherboards and boxes of, like, here's this. This is a Wi-Fi card for a desktop. This here, this go. I'm just gonna take it out of the bag. This gets plugged in, and then this goes on the outside and plugs into that card and gives your desktop Wi-Fi. Basically, it's putting a laptop Wi-Fi card into a desktop. That's all it is. It's right there. And it works. The only thing is, I got to find the firmware and the drivers for it and put the disc with it so I can sell it. And that's the type of stuff I sell on eBay, guys. I don't go too haywire. I don't try to go out of my realm of knowledge. If someone has an antique and they say it's worth thousands of dollars, I'm going to sell it to you for $100. I don't know about it. I walk away from it. But it's just one of them things that you have to do. You have to know what you're selling on eBay to make the money. Video games is where I started way back in the day. Video games is like printing money, and it is. It's better money than any other if you think on return on investment. I mean, if you're buying a computer for a laptop, and you're usually making $100 when you spend $200 to $300. So it's, let's say you spend $300, you sell for four, it's 25% return. But like this game here, this is not even an expensive one. Let's just take this one here. I paid $2 for it, and I'm going to end up getting 15 after shipping. Let's just say I got 5 into it. I'm tripling my money. I'm gonna more than triple my. I think this one's going for 20 to 25. This one's going for 30-ish, give or take. This one's going, I think, 10. So this one's the lowest one. I paid $2 for it, and I'll have $3 shipping, so I'll have 5. I'll double my money, and these all sell. I'll list it tonight. These will all be gone tonight. They won't last. All 4 of these games will be gone tonight, and I got $2, $4, $6, $8, or I think no $7 because I got Fatal Frame for $1. So I have $7 into it, and I'll have it gone tonight, and I'll make, let's say, I'm going to sell it all for, let's see, 10, let's say 40, 50, 60, 70, $85, and then it's going to cost me $12 in shipping. That's really good return on investment, especially with what I'm going to be doing it. And there's no worry about the phone getting locked later or the computer RAM breaking or anything. It is what it is, and that's why I like video games still. I got some fun stuff too. I got a bag of money. I think my wife picked this up. I found it in a bag. Oh, here's some stuff that sold recently. Give you something. This I just pulled out. That's why it's there. This 3DS has sold. That 3DS. Oh, it's falling apart, but it's already known to be falling apart. The person that bought this bought it for the screen. I sold it on eBay. I can't get the piece back. I'll worry about that later. That 3DS is totally shot. It's totally gone. I sold for $30. The hinges are broke on it. The game works still and all that. And people are like, why don't you fix it? These aren't worth fixing to me anymore. I got $30 out of it. So let's say I fix the hinges. I spend, I think it's $8 on the hinges. And these things are a pain in the butt for me to do because the hinges are just a pain in the butt for me. I don't know why. But let's just say that I do get it and I'll sell for like $70. So I might as well just let someone else mess with it. I'm not going to deal with it right now. And then this sold recently. It's a complete game for an NES. It's a WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. I think I sold this for $20 or $24. And I got it in a group of games. And then I got this I just sold. I think I sold this for really cheap though. I think it was like $7. So I got this in a group of stuff too. So I sold for $7. I'm gonna have 3. I'll just say I got like $4 or $5. I made like $1 or $2. I don't even know why it was up there for that price. But that's stuff that's selling on eBay for me right now. And them just sold this morning. I already packed up the other stuff that sold, but it's all video game and electronics related right now. Give you some more examples of what I'm going to be selling. Let me see if I can get through this box a little bit. Calculators. These sell. Now, the thing with these calculators, these are not the expensive ones. That like the TI-84 Pluses and Silver Editions and stuff like that. These are the TI-30Xs. These usually go for around $10 shipped. Now, I don't like shipping out tons of packages for $10 shipped. I get these for anywhere from a quarter to 50 cents. This one here says $2, but I paid 75 cents at a thrift store. So they just didn't. Someone tried to sell it at a garage sale for $2. They didn't sell it. Then they donated it, and I ended up buying it for 75 cents. And the reason I do this is I put around 10 of them together, and I sell them for $80 shipped. And if I put 10 together, I'll never have more than $10 into it, ever, because I won't ever buy one of these over $1. I just won't do it. And the TI, this one's not going to open up. The TI-30X comes in many different ways. They look different. Okay, see how they look a little different. I believe this is a 2-liner and this is a 1-liner. but they come in different shapes, sizes. Here's another one. I think this is a TI-82 though, or 80. This is an 80. This is probably worth like $15. Let's see. Then I got this one here. This is a value line something. It's probably worth like $10. But I'll put all these $10 calculators together and put them in a 10 lot and sell them for $80 shipped. The shipping on this is going to be really cheap. I'll put them in a 6x6 box and ship them off for like $5 to $6. And you can find these everywhere. Like every time I need like $80 or I need $50, like, oh, I'll go to the thrift store and buy 10 of these. It costs me $10. They're usually 50 to 75 cents, so less than that. Seriously, if you can go into a Goodwill or a St. Vincent's de Paul, like we have them here where I'm at, St. Vincent's de Paul, and I messed up which one goes where. But if you can't go into those and find these TI-30Xs, something's wrong. You should be able to find them fairly simple. I mean, they're all over. Now, at garage sales, you're going to get someone that says, hey, it's worth more money. And it goes this way. Why is it not going? There it goes. They think they're worth money because they see them silvers and the C plus editions and stuff like that. They're $80, $90. So they put these out and they think they're worth more money. They're not. But like I said, the general rule is I never spend more than $1 on them. And I literally let them just build up. If I get 40 of them, whatever. Then when I need it, I just throw them up on eBay and I literally put them up for $79.99 for 10 of them. Ship. They sell within 24 hours every time. Like these calculators, I used to sell them one by one. I was like, oh yeah, I'll sell them for, and then it doesn't make sense though. Because you sell one for $10, you're spending $3 on the shipping, roughly, give or take. You have your dollar into it, so that's $4. Then they get their 10% and then 12%. So let's just say it's $5. You're making $5 per one. But if you sell it for $79.99, they get their $8. It costs you $5. So you make a little bit more profit because the shipping's not there. You're not going to pay $30 in shipping. You're going to be paying like $6 to $7 in shipping. That's where you're going to save your money. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, well, that's not the way to do it. It's an easy way. I mean, that's a really easy secret. More stuff, lenses for cameras, even know how old they are. These sell really well. I put up what they are, and I get these at thrift stores all the time. I mean, they're just all over. I don't care how old they are. Thrift stores usually sell them for $1 to $3. The newer stuff, grab it. The older stuff, if it's around $3 to $5, try to look it up if you can. Sometimes you'll lose out, but I group them together like I do the calculators. The big thing on these you want to check, and I do photography, is you want to look for spider webbing in the lens. You want to make sure the connections, there's little connections for the autofocus and stuff. You want to make sure that them are clean and not bent up. And you want to make sure that I show you that too. You want to make sure that this moves smoothly. Here's them connections I was talking about. And you're not going to be able to see very well, but these, you don't want to have spidering anywhere in the lens. And if that's the case, you're usually pretty good. You're going to be able to have a good, decent. Always sell them as used, even if they're in the box, because a lot of people save the boxes like me and will put their lenses back in the box when they get rid of them. And they'll look brand new. Lenses are taken care of. A true photographer will take care of their lenses. So they'll look almost brand new or new, and you don't want to sell them as new. You just don't want to. Other things that I do, I know this one might not be worth a lot of money. I got to look them up. Remote controls. Remote controls are another one that they're worth $5 to $6. You don't want to sell them individually, but it's good to bundle them together. And I try to bundle the same brands. Like I'll get a bunch of Samsungs together, Toshibas. I'll get a bunch of the same, or Sonys together. And if they're $5, $6, I'll put 10 together and I'll sell them for $39.99 shipped, and they're gone. I rarely pay over 50 cents for a remote control. Rarely. The only time I do is when I get something like this. I'll show you this. I paid up for this one. When it comes to remote, I paid $5 for it. It is a touch screen, one of them Harmony ones. This here, once I clean it up, this will be listed on eBay. I'll probably sell it for like $24.99, 30 bucks. Easy money, easy to ship. And this is this little onesies and twosies that no one thinks about. No one thinks about this stuff because they're like, this is too cheap for me. But if you got the money to throw $1 down and just throw these in a bucket or whatever, and put them together later, it's a good $50 to $60 sale, $80 sale. Remotes are another good one. These, I don't care what anyone says about these. These off-brand MP3 players, I find them all the time, brand new in the package. I'm not going to sell these for 80 bucks. You can get these at the Dollar General stores. Element's probably going to be Walmart. GPX, this probably came from a Dollar General or something. But they still sell for like 20 bucks shipped. I get these at the thrift stores for like $2. I go to garage sales. I think I picked these both up from the same garage sale for $2 a piece. These will be easy. I got tape behind that one. These will be easy peasy. Put them up for $19.99 ship. They're going to be gone. They're brand new. You don't have to worry about it. Easy money. It's pretty money. The other thing I just tell people about, and this is was a secret of mine for the longest time, but I still find them all day, video cameras. These are a little touchy. If they don't work and you don't test them, you're going to lose your reputation really fast. When I first started doing these, and I'll admit my mistakes, I just plugged them in, made sure they're powered on, and they recorded. Well, I sold like $160 one. It didn't rewind and fast forward. It played when he went out, hooked up to a TV. It recorded, but the fast forward and rewind button on the thing wouldn't work. And they wanted it. They wanted it to work, and I sold it as a working model, tested, and I had to return that. And I forget what I resold it for. It didn't work. The rewind buttons didn't work, and the fast forward. And I sold it probably like 60 bucks. Now this one here, I bought at a Goodwill. I don't know what I paid for it. I paid $9.99. I paid $9.99 for this Canon. And it's comping for working condition, I think $79.99 or $69.99, I believe. Canons can come and go. Sony Handycam versions usually are your money. But the big thing on these, you got to test all the buttons, make sure all the buttons work. Keep tapes. I keep blank tapes around. I don't see one on me right now. No, I don't see one on the desk anywhere. But I keep blank tapes. It would be over there in my drawer. And I'll literally record on the tape, rewind it, play it back, and make sure that it works. This one here came with a charger and came with... That is it. Came with a charger. Sometimes they come with remote controls and other things that up the value. So I'm thinking this one might be like $60 to $70 without the rest of the stuff. But the big thing on these is testing them. You want to test them. It's just a must do. If you don't test them, you send them out. The people that buy these want them working. I probably sell 3 to 4 of those a month. Easy. If I can find more, it's better. But like I said, I got to take some time to test those. You got to put some time into them. Other things that I can sell. Let's see. I'm turning it around now. These were something I bought wholesale. I bought these. I still got like 40 of them. I bought, I think it was 120 of them. I paid 80 cents a piece for them. I was selling them on eBay when they first got them for $14.99 shipped. Then it went down. Then other people got them, and they went down to $9.99 shipped. And when they went down to $7.99 shipped, I took mine off. But they're just little Pokemon watches. So I've already made my money back. Way back after selling what I did, because I think I got like 30 of them left. But that's something else that I sell. Here's something else with bundling. I want to teach you guys about bundling. These all need cleaned up, but memory cards for video games. You can sit there and you separate them out. You want to go ahead if you're going to bundle them. Make sure they're Sony brand together, and then put off brand together, because off brands don't get as much money, and they just don't. So what you want to do is separate them out and then put them together. These usually run a Sony PlayStation 2 runs $5 to $8. And locally, that's what I get. So when someone comes into me and says, "Hey, need memory cards," I usually sell them for $5.99. And then I'll bundle them online I'll put 5 of them for $24.99, and it's shipped, and I'll get it. And these cost nothing; they don't weigh nothing. So it's like $2.50 to ship them. And I'll get it. So bundling these, most people say, are not worth selling on eBay, but if you bundle them together, they are. Bundling stuff makes it worthwhile to people. Makes it like, I'm going to get 5 of them. They might want to resell them. They might have a better market. They might just want them. And then, like I said, that 3DS, selling broke stuff. How many people would actually went into a garage sale and bought that? Now, that came into my shop, and if someone wanted me to fix it, and I just said it's going to be cheaper to buy a new one for me to fix it, and he just looked at me, I'm like, because I just don't want to fix it. And I ended up selling him another 3DS, the same exact model. And I was like, there you go. And give me this one. I'll give you a little bit off. I think I gave him like 10% off. He was cool. And I sold that for $30. Easy. It's easy peasy. It's like printing money. Like I tell people. Here's some more stuff that I got to look up, but I know is worth money. Here's a Panasonic. I think I've talked about this before. This is a Panasonic recorder, mini tape recorder. These sell for $20 to $25 all day long. It's not even that big a deal. I mean, it's just easy money. I get these for a quarter. So don't let people say that you can't do the smalls. The smalls are awesome if you bundle them. You bundle them together, people still buy them, and it's easy money. And if you do it right, your average ticket's still going to be high, because you're going to be selling, like bundling something, selling for $30, but you're selling a bunch of $5, $10 items. That's the whole point, is to drive traffic to your eBay store. The people that are posting every day, the people that are listing every day, the people that are having 40, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400 items up on eBay are the ones that are going to be getting searched the most. And that's why some people are like, I'm not getting hit that much, but I only got 5 items up. Well, you only got 5 items up. That's why. Now in my store, I have video games to electronics to collectibles, you name it. That's where you got to get to. So I've been up for 30 minutes. And like I said, I can just ramble. It's just easy for me to ramble. So I need to get this stuff listed. I've already listed a few things today. So I want to tell you guys, thank you for watching. If you like the channel, subscribe. There's a lot more content coming. I'm going to start doing some marketing stuff and how to place ads on Facebook correctly so you're not banned, how to post up wanted ads on Facebook and not use the marketplace, and how to put wanted ads up where they show up on the marketplace and other places and you not get banned, and it's legal. And I should say legal, but it's not against the rules. That's the reason a lot of people are getting banned. They're going against the rules. So we want to talk about marketing a little bit, and I'm going to talk about marketing. I want to advertise that a little bit so we get some people in the chat, get some questions asked, and we can answer some questions and maybe help them out. The other thing that I want to talk about that's going to be coming up, I'll probably be doing the marketing thing either Monday or Tuesday, which is tomorrow or the next day. The other thing I do want to talk about is how to properly list an item on eBay to get the most hits. Okay, because a lot of people are saying that they're not getting hits on eBay, and I want to help out with that. So, all right, guys, if you do like the channel, make sure you hit subscribe.